Alright, what is going on, guys? It's Mock here. So I get a lot of requests to give people shout outs and why I don't do a shout out series, and I've touched on this in a couple of my videos. I've talked about it before for a little bit, but this video is going to be like a whole video dedicated to why I don't do shout out series and why most of them are scams and literally are just trying to grow their own channel and just giving people false hope that they're gonna get a shout out and blow up their channel. So the number one way I see a lot of people on YouTube gaining massive amount of subscribers fast and just fast paced growth is, besides sub for sub, is the supposed shout out series. Now I'm not saying every shout out series and every giveaway is a scam, but most of them are just downright schemes to get people to subscribe to them. And the people usually doing these shout out series don't give a damn about you. All they care about is their subscriber count and growing that. So I'm going to give you guys two examples here of how a shout out series should be conducted, and then I'm going to give you guys an example of how most of them are done, like through YouTube. And yeah, let's get right into it. So the first one is how they are usually done on YouTube, and these are just the scammiest and like slimiest people on YouTube doing these things. So they do it like this: they go onto small YouTube channels that literally have like barely any subscribers and would do anything for a subscriber, and they comment some copy and paste comment saying, hey, go subscribe to me, like my videos, follow me on Instagram, follow me on Twitter, and you will automatically be entered into my shout out series. Now there is a problem with this because there is no tracking system here. So then you have to ask yourself, how are these people keeping track of all this information of who is following them, who's subscribing to them, who's actually doing all these rules to be entered into the shout out? Also, a lot of people don't have the same username on all their social media. For example, I could be Mock on YouTube and then some other shit on Twitter and Instagram, and how would you know? You wouldn't be able to keep track of it, and you basically just lost yourself the shout out series, while the person doing the shout out series just made their channel a little bit bigger, and you gain absolutely nothing from it. So another thing you guys should be cautious of is if you see a YouTuber with around 1,000 subscribers and they're doing a shout out series and they only get around 50 to 100 views, that's a red flag right there. Like, you should know that most of their subscribers are probably from sub for sub or from doing the shout out series, and most of their subscribers are only there to do the shout out series. So even if you do win their shout out series, you will most likely gain nothing because the subscribers are just there for the shout out just like you are, and yeah, they're just going to be inactive. So there is no point of literally subscribing to that person. It's all just a trap. So a way to spot a legit shout out series is if you go into the person's channel and they have a lot of active subscribers, like say they get around 500 views and they have 1,000 subscribers, like they have a very active channel. And another way for them to do like a real shout out series and to regulate these things are hashtags. So hashtags let you know like who's actually doing the stuff to enter the giveaway or the shout out, either way. Also another way is Gleam. Gleam is a website where you basically can do stuff to get points to enter a shout out, and this is one of the like best and safest ways to know who's actually doing the stuff to enter your shout out series. And if they're not doing stuff through Gleam or hashtags, it's most likely a scam, and you should just click off their video, tell them to go kill themselves. I'm just playing. Just report their video for a scam, because that's what it is. So when people do these shout out series, they like to say, oh guys, I'm just gonna give back to the community. I love my fan base and I just want to help you guys grow. And don't worry, stay active on the channel. Everybody will get a shout out eventually, which is one of the biggest fucking lies ever. Because think about it. If you're doing these shout out series, you probably get hundreds of comments saying, go check out my channel, I post great content, I just want a shout out series because I think my channel is underrated and stuff like that. So how is the person hosting the shout out supposed to go onto hundreds of YouTube channels and check out all their videos just to see if they make good content and are worthy of the shout out? They usually don't. They just pick one person at random and say, here's the winner of the shout out, go subscribe to him. Make sure to stay active on the channel though. So yeah guys, that's gonna do it for this video. Most shout out series are fucking scams. Sorry to break it to you guys. That's why I don't do one, because I know I'm literally not gonna go and check out hundreds of channels, and I'm not gonna do that. Like, I just don't have the time to be doing that stuff, and I don't feel like these shout out series are even useful, because most of the people, when they get a shout out from somebody, they usually don't even gain a lot of subscribers because people are lazy. It's just human nature. People are lazy and they don't want to go and actually subscribe to the person that won the shout out. And yeah guys, that's it. Make sure to drop a like on this video. Don't fall for these fucking scams. If you see somebody commenting on your video saying go subscribe to them and you'll be entered into a shout out series, just fucking delete the comment, ignore them. and reporting for spam. So yeah, guys, make sure to drop a like, subscribe, and peace out.